particularly for small businesses, because I've seen this myself, and I've seen it with clients of mine, similar things, because obviously we talk. The business owner will become friendly with staff, particularly if you're a small office. I don't know, sort of 2 to 8 people, let's say. You become friendly. You become very friendly with each other, and then the employee often starts to take advantage because they ask you to do something as if you was a friend, but it's not a friend thing; it's a boss thing that they're asking you. And it's like, oh well, now as the boss, you're kind of torn between like the friend and the boss, and then you approve them to do something. It could be like they come in late so many times, and you're like, oh, I'm your friend. I can't tell you off. Do you know what I mean? And then you have this like this friction in your mind, sort of how should I be behaving? Then it becomes awkward. Then you build up resentment, and then from that point, the relationship's going to crumble. But it's like you need to be friendly, approachable within a business. But I think it's on the employee to remember that just because they're being nice to me, they're still the boss.
Yeah, yeah. I see this so many times with the clients that I'm supporting at the moment, but also in my past experience as well, and especially in small businesses because they're small businesses. If they've got a small, like 10, 20 employees,
Hmm.
then it it does become like you become really good friends, you become really close, you
Yeah.
spend most of your time with these people, so you want to do best. My advice is always you've got to use your discretion, and
Mm.
I'm not a believer that you always stick to the policy. The policy there is as a guideline,
Hmm.
but sometimes you've got to be flexible and sometimes you've got to use your discretion.
Hmm.
And however, it is also important that you don't go too far the other way. And you've got to remember that what you do for one person, if you do get something, the same request from someone else, then you've got to show fairness.
Mm.
Doesn't always mean that you've got to be able to do the same, but you've got to be able to rationalize and justify why
Yeah.
you've allowed one person to come in later than normal. It might be because of circumstances at home, but again, we all have circumstances at home where, so it's about being fair. It's about not doing too much outside of your policies and
Mm.
processes,
Mm.
but also using discretion. But that again is where a really good HR partner can provide, good guidance and support with those conversations.